Hey, John Martinez here with Midwest Revenue Group, and I wanted to make this short video to explain the message that I sent you that you can send to any prospect who's gone dark on you just to get them back into your pipeline, back into the funnel. So there's really a couple of pieces to that message. The first piece is the assuming the no, right? We call it going negative. So, the way I explain this is this. What do we do when we feel sales pressure? Think about if you go in to buy a car, or maybe you've been through an experience like a timeshare, right? High pressure types of sales. What do? Well, people do one of two things. They either shut down completely, and when I say shut down, they can stop answering questions, give one-word answers. It might mean that they end the sales call early. It's just some form of shutting down, disappearing, going away, or others will get hostile. Now, most prospects, 8 or 9 out of 10, will shut down, and that's why prospects go dark. They feel pressure. They feel like if they speak to the salesperson, they're going to be pressured into a yes, or the salesperson won't accept no for an answer, something to that effect. So that's why they go dark and they stop talking to you. So the first thing you want to do to get back into conversation is let them know that that's not the case. So assume it's a dead deal. So that's why in the message we have, hey, listen, I'm assuming you've decided, not to pull the trigger on this thing. It's just not a priority for you right now. Or maybe you just, you bought from someone else. You didn't have the heart to tell me, completely understand, no problem at all. So that's going to start to take down that wall. We're assuming the no. Next thing we want to do is we want to invite them to save us. So what do we do when we see something or someone in need? It's human nature just to want to help them out. Think about it. If you opened up your door this morning and there is this, beautiful, let's say golden retriever puppy, and it was just kind of limping on your doorstep, no collar, no tags, what would you do? You'd probably take it in, you'd give it some water, you'd give it some food, you'd try to find it help, right? Same thing with humans, right? When we say, hey, listen, I'm super embarrassed. I was just reaching out because I was afraid that maybe we're not talking anymore. Maybe this thing kind of got shut down because I goofed up, or I did something silly, or I messed up somehow. And my big fear is that somewhere along the way, I might have upset you or messed this thing up somewhere. That's going to invite them to reach out and save you. That's how empathy works. This is how we use empathy tactically, right? As a tool. So that's why that magic message that gets prospects to come back from the dead works so well. We've done this in tons of different industries. We've probably helped others, and personally, I've sent out probably thousands of these messages and gotten, I can't tell you how many hundreds or thousands of deals back on the track. So you can change the wording, right? Depending on the industry you're in, it might need to be a little bit more professional. It might need to be a little bit more laid back. Depends on who you're talking to and that type of thing. So you can change it, but the important thing is to assume the no to help take down that wall, and then also use empathy. Hey, I'm afraid I might have goofed up somewhere. Hey, I'm afraid we might have had the wrong conversation. Hey, I'm afraid I asked you the wrong questions. Hey, I'm really afraid that I pushed a little too hard, too fast, and I'm super duper embarrassed. And I think that might be the case. So we just want to use that empathy, right? So modify it as you need to, but keep those two pieces inside. Assume the no, and then invite them to save you. Okay, it's going to work wonders. Give it a test. Shoot it out to a few prospects. See what happens. And hey, shoot me back. Let me know what happens. Give me some feedback. Let me know what your results are. I would absolutely love to hear back from you. So until next time, this is John Martinez with Midwest Revenue Group. I'll talk to you later.